Our brains are complex and incredible, yet they have certain quirks that can trick us into believing things that aren't entirely true. Here are 10 surprising ways your brain tries to fool you in everyday situations. 1. Confirmation bias. Your brain loves to confirm what you already believe. This is why when you have an opinion, you'll notice information that supports it while ignoring evidence that might contradict it. Confirmation bias can make it hard to change our minds, even in the face of new facts. 2. The halo effect. When you think someone has a positive quality, like attractiveness or charm, your brain often assumes they have other positive qualities too. This cognitive shortcut can lead us to think people are kinder or smarter based on a single positive trait. 3. Memory distortion. We tend to think of memories as accurate snapshots of past events, but our memories are actually malleable and prone to distortion. Each time you recall a memory, you might unintentionally alter details, meaning that your perfect memory could be far from accurate. 4. The spotlight effect. The spotlight effect is your brain's tendency to overestimate how much people notice you. In reality, most people are focused on their own lives and may not even notice the things you're self-conscious about, like a pimple or a forgotten line in a presentation. 5. Availability heuristic. Our brains tend to overemphasize information that's easy to recall, like recent news stories or personal experiences. For example, if you recently heard about a plane crash, you might overestimate the risk of flying, even though statistically, it's still very safe. 6. Anchoring bias. Anchoring bias occurs when we rely too heavily on the first piece of information we hear. If a friend tells you a product costs $100, you'll likely compare every similar product to that price, even if there are better deals elsewhere. 7. Negativity bias. Your brain is naturally more sensitive to negative experiences than positive ones, a trait that helped our ancestors survive by paying close attention to danger. This is why one negative comment often sticks with you longer than several positive ones. 8. The gambler's fallacy. The gambler's fallacy tricks your brain into thinking that past events affect future probabilities. For instance, if a coin has landed on heads 5 times in a row, you might think tails is due, even though each flip is independent and has an equal chance of heads or tails. 9. The endowment effect. The endowment effect leads you to value things more simply because you own them. You might overestimate the worth of an item, like an old jacket or a favorite mug, because it's yours, even if it has no objective value to others. 10. Sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy makes it hard to walk away from something you've already invested time or money into, like a bad movie or a project that isn't going well. Your brain resists wasting previous investment, but sometimes letting go is the better option. These brain tricks are natural but can impact our daily lives and decisions. Recognizing these biases can help us make more objective choices, see things as they are, and better understand our own behavior.